Hello everybody, my name is Claire. I'm 9 years old. Today I'm reading this book. It has many pages. Ooh, whoa. Can you see that? See from the lights? Wow, I didn't know how it can be shiny like that. It has a lot of pages, but I don't read it all. It has many stories and that, and I just choose one of it. I put this rubber band here, so that means that was the story I choosing. When I'm reading that story finish, I said with me is I love this story. It's called The Magic Cake. Ooh, magic cake? Where do we have magic? Let's read it. Once there was a young princess who was greatly loved by all the servants in her places. Although she was happy to spend time with her royal parents, the princess enjoyed sneaking away to visit the place's kitchens. The chief cook was the princess's special friend. She was a big, round woman with twinkling eyes. Her hands were dusty with flour, and her cheeks were always rosy red. The cook was cheerful most of the time, except when the greedy place's cats tried to steal food from her kitchen table. There are two cats. They just want to try to eat this pie. Whoa, wait. That was the biggest pie. That was big. Look at this princess. She looked really pretty with a crown. Then the cook would wave her rolling pin and chase them away. Each day, the princess helped the cook make pies and pastries. What is pastries? I just know it's a kind of cake or bread. And sometimes she was allowed to lick the sticky spoon when the cook was making her famous cakes. Famous cake? That's wonderful. The princess' birthday was approaching, so she decides to invite all her friends to the big party to celebrate. It was going to be the social event of the season, and the princess could wait to eat her birthday cake. I want to try too, but some more days it will be the little cute princess' birthday. Wow. Sorry. Whoa. How do we get a lot of apples? I just know they were growing some apple trees. Then they picked out the yummy sweet apples and some more. One night, Just before her birthday, the princess ran down the stairs to the big kitchen. But when she opened the door, the princess got a surprise. The cook was waving her rolling pin like a magic wand. Around her, all the pots, pans, and cutlery were jumping into the kitchen sink to clean themselves. Then they dried themselves and flew into the kitchen cupboards. When the cook saw the princess, she made all the magic disappear with a wave of her rolling pin wand. I'm an enchantress, explained the cook. But if people saw me use my powers, they might think I was a witch. So I only use them to clean my kitchen. If you agree to keep my secret, I will make you an extra special birthday cake. The princess agreed to keep the cook's secret. She would never have told on her friend. Anyway, still, she was very excited that she's going to get a special birthday cake. Ooh, that sounds fun. Wait, what is this, a special birthday cake? Why did it just have a white frosting? It didn't have 3 layers, like 1 layer is the biggest, number 2 are the middle, and the on top is the smallest, and some colorful frosting on. When we do that was a fun one. Then decorating some rainbows on and some unicorn on. I love that cake. But this was a normal cake. It doesn't have any colorful frosting or any decoration. Just white frosting. What will it taste like? The princess told all her friends about the extra special cake, but when her birthday arrived and all the guests went to sit at the table, the princess was disappointed to see the simple cake with nothing more than white icing and few candles in the middle. How dull, said some of the guests to each other and laughed. The princess wished she hadn't said anything to her friends. She cut the cake. Anyway, she gave a slice to each of the guests. As the princess was cutting a piece of cake for herself, she noticed a slip of paper stuck to the icing. It had a message from a cook which said, "More cake change you back." The princess was very puzzled. Read this again. More cake change you back. That's not mean we need to eat more cakes. That is, we eat 1 slice of cake then we can turn into something I didn't know. And we need to eat more cakes, then we will change back to normal kids. But she took a big bite of the delicious cake and thought about what the notes might mean. Suddenly, the princess felt a tickle on her shoulders. Looking around, she saw that she had bright, feathery rainbow wings. But she looked around the table. She saw that all her guests were growing wings too. Oh my gosh! That was a special cake. How did I do that? It was not a normal cake. It was a magic cake. How can the cook do that? One more. Yes, one more. Next, the party guests began to shrink and became the sizes of fairies. Everyone squealed with excitement as they revealed they could fly. I knew the cake would be magic, said the princess, and she led her guests into the palace's corridors. They giggled and shrieked with delight as they flew into every room, swooping and diving. They were like excited fairies, flitting here, there, and everywhere. After lots of zooming around the huge places, the party guests began to feel tired. Flying was fun, but it was very hard work. We can't keep our wings forever, they said. But how do we change back? The princess remembered the notes from the cook. Now she understood what it meant. We have to eat more cake, said the princess. So with a great fluttering of their rainbow wings, everyone flew back to the cake on the table. But the greedy place's cats had got there first. They were eating the cake and hissed at anyone who tried to stop them. That was a stupid cat. Where did I? Here. If we don't eat more cake, said the princess, we have to stay this sizes forever. The princess swooped down towards the table. The cat swiped at her with her sharp claws, but she was too fast for them and gobbled a huge piece of cake. As soon as the princess and the guest was eating the cake, they lost their wings and grew to their full size again. Everyone was exhausted but happy. They need to type that was. Why did they type the was? The was didn't have mean, so I will says that was the best party ever, said the guest. The princess thanked to the cook for her special cake. The cook promised that at least once a year on her birthday, a princess could always have some magic cake so that she and her friends could fly like real fairies. How about when they all mad at flying, they want to do some more magics? How did like that? Okay, that was a very fun stories. Do you guys like that? I really love it. Let's make a shortcut from it. We will not make it really long. We will make it just short, a short bit. Okay, let's read it. Once upon a time, there was a princess lived with a cook. She was very fun to make some cakes with a cook. It's nearly that princess' birthday. She was very excited, and the cook promised her the princess is she will make an extra special magic cakes. Then before the birthday, the princess ran down the stairs, opened a kitchen door. Then she was very surprised. She see the cook make some magic around her with a rolling pin. Pots, dishes, bowls flew around her to the kitchen sink, and they all washed themselves, let them dry themselves, and go to on a kitchen something, don't remember, well, sorry. When the cook saw the princess, she makes the magic disappear. Then she says, "Please don't say it with everyone. I have some magics. Someone see me when I use my powers, they will think I am a witch." Then the princess promised she will keep the cook's secret. And that was a princess' birthday. She has made a extra special magic cakes. Then all the princess friends come and said, "Do that, do. Why did your cake was so normal?" And she didn't know why did it like that. And she started to cut a slice of cake to everyone. And she saw a note on the frosting. She reads that. It's right from the cook. Its right is eat more cake, so you will change back. She didn't know what that mean. And when they eat the slice, the princess feel tickle at her shoulder. Then she sees everyone have wings, rainbow wings to fly. And she see at the back too. And she sees she have wings too. Then everyone fly all over the house again and again. When they're all exhausted, they didn't know how to stop They didn't want to keep their wings. The princess said, "We need to eat more cakes." But the cooks have some cats called greeny places. They saw it first and they eat them. They would chase everyone away when they stopped them. When she flew to them, and she take the cake, a huge piece of cake. Then they all eat the cake and change back. Everyone was not mad at this anymore. They was very happy with a fun party. The end. Goodbye.